wondering if they were going to close it for a private event.
They could do that.
Oh man! Oh, hey, we are all here. Hey, trick or treat!
We are all.
We all. Oh, I guess we're already giving away part of our hoardings up, getting the brand new exclusive H40 T-shirt.
Hey, that sure looks similar.
That's a nice shirt you got there.
Hey,
That's a nice shirt you got there.
Hey, nice shape. All right.
Oh, it is a nice shirt, right? And what did what's his face called from the Kingdom?
Oh God.
Speaking of shapes.
Oh, calling me a reverse hourglass. Why my belly pops up like a reverse hourglass, an amoeba.
Shape reminded me. I'm sorry. But where are we at?
We're here outside the Pasadena Convention Center.
There was a banner up there.
Oh, sound your horns! It was Halloween 40th anniversary. 40 years of terror, that
Absolutely.
is.
Yeah.
40th anniversary of the original
40
film.
Years of
30th of Halloween 4, 20th of Halloween H2O.
Oh, nicely done.
Right.
Yeah, very cool.
And unfortunately, the end for two legends in the franchise.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Just shows you can't take these things for granted.
No, yeah. If you get opportunity, you gotta take advantage, man. If you gotta fly somewhere, I mean, you gotta go. So.
That's right. If you guys missed Dick Warlock and George P. Wilbur, this was their last official convention.
Yeah. So.
And the main goal for us, I think, was getting a lot of the guys who were up there in age,
Absolutely.
because you just never know when they're going to retire.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, they've done it for so long, but I mean, yeah. But it's fun, man. This convention was my first Halloween convention, so I didn't get to 35, so it's my first.
My second one.
My second one as well.
Very cool.
It was our first one too.
First.
But that was fun, and also some locations, and you know what?
Nice.
You guys got something going on at a bar, right?
Yeah, maybe. You know, we get to watch some TV with somebody, and
Friday,
some of the same
Friday
channel.
something happened at the bar too, and I got to relive something before Woodruff hit a home run off of Clayton Kershaw. Thank God. Oh,
but they won game 2, so it's all good. And we're going back to LA.
oh man, to be continued in that little war. But man, now we're gonna go and eat. Hell, we might even go to the bar again, see if maybe we'll get chicken napkins.
Maybe we'll get a thrill out of it.
I'll be going.
Oh, he's got the wristband. He's already got the
I'll
mug.
be there.
Oh man,
Check out my video. Check out my channel.
Just make sure you don't whip out anything for him to sign, right?
Oh, that's right.
man.
Oh, yeah.
And this guy met a certain actress outside of Jimmy Kimmel recently.
Oh yeah.
But you know what? I got to double my good time by having to meet the stunt double of Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah. Get free autographs 2 days in a row.
Hey, look at him stunting on you guys.
Oh, oh man. God damn.
Yeah, we're at Haddonfield, Illinois, aka, or no, it's Pasadena, aka Haddonfield, Illinois, Convention Center,
Oh.
H40. Show everybody let's show them inside.
Show them inside.
Is this
And
magic?
there's a little collage too of Haddonfield, because I've shown it in videos a lot, so but here's a little collage, a little reminder.
Nice.
All right, see you then. Oh man, so we started off with the Nightmare on Elm Street house over on Sunset Boulevard in good old-fashioned Hollywood, as it was me, my girlfriend Amy, and my wonderful friend from Texas, Paloma, and her husband, Javier. As we visited the Elm Street house, we went to the Doyle house and had so much fun there visiting Haddonfield's furthest location from Pasadena, which always gives me flashbacks. Always reminds me of the time from Halloween 35 Years of Terror, taking a picture with Dick Warlock in front of the Doyle house, as well as Sheriff Brackett and Tommy Doyle in front of that. It also features the house that has a neighbor that says, "I've been trick-or-treated to death tonight," as well as the Wallace house, where Annie Brackett was murdered. You let him out! From there, we went back to Pasadena, as we visited Linda's house and the famous hedge. Oh man, the hedge never gets old. Always a sight to see. We had so much fun there, and another memory I have from Halloween 35 Years of Terror from this location is Sheriff Brackett reciting his line, "It's Halloween. Everyone's entitled to a good scare." And after the hedge, of course, we visited Annie's house. And we were going to visit the famous Michael Myers house, but the crowd of people for Horrors Hall Grounds was there. But no worries, we went to the other Michael Myers house from Rob Zombie's Halloween and had fun there. Man, oh man, it was great just traveling with everybody. And after the Pasadena portion, we went up to Sierra Madre for the Buccaneer Bar at Halloween 3, which brings back a fond memory for me, taking pictures with Tommy Lee Wallace in front of that. Oh man. And we then went inside where all the pictures are still the same and got to sit in the spot where Tom Atkins sat in, but there's some other stuff happened. So we're inside here at Beer Bar, Halloween 3.
Pretty cool.
Right over here, and people are going to be able to take a picture with them right here and have a drink.
On Sunday.
Fucking Alfonso, fucking bastard. 1-0 Dodgers right now. Can we change this TV? From across the street from there is the police station from Return of the Living Dead 2. And then just up the street from there, the church from The Fog. And after that, we went to a certain neighborhood where Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 took place. Holy shit, the house in the background. And it... Wait a minute. It's Garbage Day. The exact neighborhood of Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. There's where number 25 was shot. And this was in the background when Ricky fired. God damn, how ironic is that? Garbage Day. That's enough. I said that's enough. Listen, pal, that's what she said in the back of Old Red here. Yep, that's where Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. Old Red was being fixed right here. That's where Ricky snapped, and eventually, Garbage Day happened. Wait, are you acting like you're terrified of the shape?
Oh, shit.
You're gonna attack with a pen, huh?
Mine's bigger than yours.
Oh, shit.
I know about that.
Oh, we got Michael Myers hiding in the closet for photo ops for people. Music and all. Oh, Halloween 40 Years of Terror. Oh, more of the night he came home. It's Dick Warlock, Michael Myers from Halloween 2. Also an assassin in Halloween 3, and he did stunt work in Jaws, Commando, Running Man, so much more. A legendary Dick Warlock, rare appearance. Holy shit. Wow, this is another rare appearance. I guess somebody let him out. Officer Sheriff Brackett, right here. Man, oh man. Rare appearance. He's technically, I think, retired from the convention scene. And now he's here for a rare appearance. 40 Years of Terror. Charles Cyphers. Man, that's cool. There you go. She is meeting Sheriff Brackett. Look at that. A.K.A. Haddonfield, right? Oh, thrill me. Okay, it's Dr. Chalice, actually, from Halloween 3 right over here. I don't know. By the time this convention closes, do you think he's going to have everybody turn it off? All the lights?
Unless they throw him, you never know.
You never know, right? Oh, man. Dr. Chalice having a good time here. Halloween 40 Years of Terror. Gotta love Halloween 3. So while we're waiting in line over here, look at this. We have Michael Myers, Nick Castle signing. Oh, wait. We've got a Michael Myers here, Tommy Lee Wallace. Well, of course, in the closet scene. And then the guy who did the stunts for Michael Myers in the first one. Man, Halloween had 3, 4, 5 different Michael Myers. This is cool, but that's the main mission. Tommy Lee Wallace directed my favorite sequel of the series, Halloween 3. He also directed the original It and Fright Night 2 from the 80s. Man, gotta love it. Uh-oh, Amy. How many more minutes till he signed your poster?
1 more minute till I sign him. He signed me. He signed me.
Oh, man, the jingle going. Silver Shamrock. Oh, we are in the Halloween 4 section. There's a man from Halloween 4 and 6 who played Michael Myers, George Wilbur. Hey, George Wilbur. He also did some stunt work on Total Recall, which I never noticed. Kind of debating. I don't know if I'm going to get him to sign anything, though. But there you go. Michael Myers, Halloween 4 and 6.
Hey, well, don't curse it, all right?
Oh, man. Whoa, holy sheet. That's Michael Myers under the sheet? Oh, man. That is too funny. Look at that. Curious question.
Yes.
Did your character ever call the Rape Crisis Council that RoboCop recommended?
We wanted to know.
We wanted to know.
No, I went back and threw a few bourbons back and went, okay, it's cool.
Oh, man.
It's just another
That was
day
so
in
classic.
life, you know?
Absolutely.
How long did it take for that shot to that whole scene to like how many takes did it get to perfected? Because
The shot between the legs
Yeah.
was one take.
really,
that
they already
was
have like
one take.
special effects like.
Oh yeah, that was
On it already?
all the lead ups were many different angles and shots, you know, leading into it, and then they put they have a wired, you know, squibbed the skirt.
Nice.
That's what shot it.
Of course, you can't run around with that, you know, that's on a little thin wire.
So they
Yep,
got,
and
so they got the
shebang
one
away.
shot in one shot.
And Peter Weir, I mean, he's brilliant, so you know.
That was so memorable too. I was
Peter
just like,
Weller, I mean, and Paul Verhoeven, you know.
oh yeah, I love Paul
Paul
Verhoeven.
Verhoeven, I mean, my gosh.
Oh, yeah, he's the
Underrated.
best.
One of my
Very
top 5
inspirational.
favorite of all
Oh, yeah,
time.
absolutely.
Wild guy. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, it was.
Wow, that is crazy.
We just wanted to know. We just want to know because that number comes up right after he says that. What do you say? You've gone through a crisis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
madam, you have suffered a terrible shock. I will notify a Rape Crisis Council immediately.
Yeah, so we're like, we gotta ask
I'm
her.
like,
Yeah, you're like, oh, you just saved me.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, she's absolutely brilliant, and she rocked that dance. as
Was
well.
that when you first started doing like stunt doubling for her in movies?
No,
like
I
that?
started stunt doubling for her. I think our first movie, no, it was actually Mother's Boys, I think. We had met at a beach club, in the
okay.
bathroom at a beach club. She's looking in the mirror and goes, oh my God, you look exactly like me. And
That is, because I looked at the
I said,
pictures.
yes,
of
and I've
the
been
show.
dying to meet you.
Nice.
You know, I'm a
So
stunt
awesome.
woman. And she was like, we've been together ever since.
Very
Right
cool.
like that.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That's so
Pretty
cool.
crazy, right?
Hell yeah, I
Absolutely.
love those stories.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. it's
Oh
incredible.
man. Yeah, when I saw that, I was just like, yep, I gotta get RoboCop signed.
Do you have a better one? This one is like writing really
She might have some
bad.
paint pens there, like a like that blue or.
No, it just this one has
Oh,
such
it's
a
a
fine
fine
point
paint.
on it that it keeps.
Oh, I have
like,
black in my pants, and I have silver.
Oh wow!
Black?
Oh, look at that.
Black
Came
black.
prepared.
Excellent.
you.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. Where can I do
you
it?
want
Where are you
silver
gonna
for
say?
that?
There we go.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah, that works right
See
there.
that one actually
we go.
Oh yeah.
works. The other one kept writing little
pink
itty
for that,
bitty.
or-
There we go.
And I also decided to get that one signed.
Sure, that
Classic.
one we gotta do is like a silver or something.
Yeah.
Like that on there. Yeah, let's see. Little show right there.
That was so cool.
It's fun to work with, and oh my God, when we went for a wardrobe because of, you know, we've got to figure out stunt pads and things for him because I was coordinating on that one too. His neck is like this big. His neck is bigger than my waist. At one point, I had to rig something because they were going to pick him up. Oh my gosh, the Adam. I'm too old with it. One of the other stars.
Yeah.
He picks up, he shivs him, and he picks him up like this. So I had to put him in a harness, and I'm trying to like. He's laying on the ground, and they're like, okay, you wear a 50 jacket, your neck's as big as a red oak, you know, it's like, okay, try it. He just kept laughing at me. He's on the ground laughing at me, I'm like, okay,
Oh, how do you keep
you're really
focused on
gonna have
that?
to, you're really gonna have to work with me here.
Like, you're not helping. This is no laughing matter.
He's such a super nice guy. Really.
So his name is perfect. Ladies love El Cool J.
I'll
See?
tell you.
Oh,
I'll tell
there
you.
you go.
I'll tell
It's
you.
true. See?
To this day, when I see him, if I visit him anywhere, I've seen him on many different sets, whatever. He's still, he'll still give me the same look, and we'll laugh
doesn't
about
age.
the same stuff.
Yeah, he doesn't
Never
age.
ages.
No.
Never
That's
ages.
amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
love those
Michelle
stories.
Reeves got you. Oh my God, Josh Hartnett. Sorry.
Oh,
Josh
yeah,
Oh,
no,
it's
yeah,
cool.
no,
You're
go-
reminiscing.
yeah, absolutely.
It's so
Hartnett,
cool.
he was such a sweetheart. He was so young and he's really shy. And I always said to my son, and my son,
Yeah, Gary
he was only like 4 years old when we did this one. So he was on the set all the time because he's always been with me.
Oh, that's
and
amazing.
I say, someday you're going to grow up to be just like that boy right there. You know, and lo and behold, here he is, 6'3",
Right.
and he's looking gorgeous.
Right? Now
You know?
here he is as a
And
guest.
As sweet as Josh Hartnett.
That's so
That is
cool.
so cool.
That was such a great cast. Everybody on it was so
That's such
nice.
a fun film.
Absolutely.
It
Oh,
was
yeah.
So nice.
Oh,
So
yeah.
nice people.
Yeah. No, that was
It
a
was
great
great.
movie.
That's so cool. Oh, picture time. Rick Rosenthal, director of Halloween 2. Also Resurrection, and he was executive producer on the recent Mr. Rogers documentary that came out. Will You Be My Neighbor? How fascinating is that? That man himself, Rick Rosenthal. Oh, here we are, Dick Warlock, Halloween 2. One of his last convention appearances, man. Stuntman, everything. Worked on Jaws, Commando. Oh, it's craziness.
Yeah, you could be the guy to do it down here. Maybe like up here. How about here? Yeah, right there would be perfect.
I was wondering, what stunts did you do, like in Commando and Running Man, that really particularly stood out?
was actually a stunt actor in. Remember when they were in the mall?
Yeah.
And he was fighting all those guys.
Right.
And a cop runs up to the top of the stairway and says, "Oh, here, I'm going to shoot."
Yeah.
And then the girl goes, "Boop," and I go, "Boop."
That was you?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Awesome, isn't it?
Did you go sliding in Running Man on the little tubes for the Running Man show?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to
I
do
forget when no, don't put your thumb on it.
Oh, yeah. Don't want to do that.
No, there's something happened with all the people in the grandstands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was one of those guys.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Good old
a lot of
family
days you
feud.
just do nothing and you get paid.
Yeah, that's what matters most.
Don't have to
just
hurt
wait
yourself.
for it, huh? Right?
And enough hurt.
Are you ready, man? Oh, you're ready too. Oh. Is Amy ready? Yeah. We're all ready here.
Behind you want to talk to them, you want to see them, you want to find out what you can expect when the boogeyman comes back home.
2018 movie panel time.
Steve, Uncle Creepy Barton from BrainwavesTalk.com, and I have the honor and the pleasure of working with you guys today to bring you what's going to be one hell of a panel. So without further ado, I want to bring out Mr. Chris Nelson, Mr. Vincent Van Dyke, the makeup effects artist who created the new Myers mask. Guys, come on. Next up, I'd like to bring out one of the producers, one of the men who spearheaded this project and made sure it not only happened, but happened the right way. Mr. Ryan Turek. Now, somebody who's very special to me, somebody who's kept this franchise alive, someone who's carried on his father's work. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Malik Akai. Next up, I want to bring out the film's art director, Mr. Sean White. Sean!
Isn't that a skater name?
One of the people who stir up the boogeyman for his 40th year anniversary, Miss Rian Reese. Rian! Now, what Halloween would be the same without the shade himself?
Uh-oh.
You guys ready to meet your new boogeyman? Mr. Jim Courtney. Jim, come on out. And finally, the man who made the magic happen, Director David Gordon Green. And also, makeup effects artist Vincent Van Dyke. Sorry, I thought I said you were ready, buddy. Come on out. The reason why I forgot him is he's way better looking than me.
He did say it.
Guys, have a seat. Thank you. All right, good night, guys. So Ryan, when did this idea to resurrect the franchise come to be? It wasn't an idea, it was just, I think it was 2015. I mean, obviously, Malik and I met each other on the set of Rob Zombie's Halloween when I was working for Fangoria, and Halloween has always been incredibly important to me. And I was always trying to find new things to bring into Blumhouse. And Blumhouse is usually known for supernatural horror films, but we had never really done a true slasher film.
This has been amazing. And speaking of John Carpenter, as soon as those rights came up and I was sort of free of that, he was the first person I went and saw. And I just said, you know, you've got to be a part of this. And everybody collectively were so excited about that and on board with that. But that fateful day, is what led to all the stars aligning, and Jamie and John and David and Blumhouse, and so it was. I do call it the sort of the miracle day, and here we are now, Ted Knight.
Oh, the original shit, Nick Castle. I just heard a what the fuck, and it's Nick Castle. He's part of this movie. Can't forget him.
Get up here, sir. Come on,
You know, this was in my contract. I was supposed to be at every one of these, and look, they didn't invite me.
Boo.
Are they doing okay, you guys?
He's an old guy, he's allowed to do this.
Wow. So from the Halloween 2018 panel where we saw this man appearing, now meeting him for the first time, getting him on the poster.
Jumped in line, jumped at the chance.
Yeah, short line. You might as well. It's just the way things shape up, right? Oh,
Killing it today.
oh, slashing it. The one and only Nick Castle right here. Oh, man. And now we're meeting Chris Durand from Halloween H2O. There he is. Signing things away. Man, oh man. Halloween 40 Years of Terror.
You want me just to do the name?
Oh, sure, yeah. You can also put it to Chris. Yeah, this was incredible, man. It was... I feel like once it was like down between you and Laurie Strode and that, it was just intense the whole way, like nonstop.
Well, once it was on, it was on.
Yeah, man.
Once you realized it was real.
Right? And you did the stunts on that, right? If I'm not mistaken?
It's all me.
Oh,
Wow.
Man, that's so damn cool.
Everything is me that you see on that, except for this part where the head is that's not me.
Oh man, you can stab at it. It's cool.
Not
Get
my
a
head.
picture with you too?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's ready.
Ready?
Well, Christian's on that way.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Do you dare? I gotta get around.
I got a serious question to ask you.
All right, what is it?
I heard the Ballard brothers beat you in a match. What is going on with that?
The one on the left or the one on the right?
I'll clean them both up.
Oh, shit.
I'll manage.
Oh, man. Now, would you
I'll take
sell?
10% of the cut. Text me when you guys are.
Oh, Brad Lurie, this is Michael Myers from Halloween Resurrection. Trick or treat, motherfucker. This is reality. There you go, James Jude Courtney. He plays Michael Myers in the brand new Halloween. Wait here to meet him. Dang, that is pretty cool. Michael Myers Mania. Oh, guest number 1 on the Sunday of this convention. The director of Halloween H2O, Friday the 13th, Part 2 and 3, House, Lake Placid. The one and only Steve Miner. Don't worry, you're all in this shot. You're all meeting him.
No, I hope you didn't hear what we were just talking about.
From Steve Miner, we now move on to Don Shanks. Halloween 5, Michael Myers. Oh, man.
How do you do, sir?
Pretty good. How about
Thank you
you?
for your patience and don't swing on it.
No swinging. Oh, man. Decided to bring that because I heard about the story about you.
Oh, there's the pen over there.
Well, I don't tell it to everybody because, you know, I'm not supposed to be a sissy.
Oh. You a sissy? No way, man.
I had a knee doctor tell me that when he jammed the needle in the joint just about killed me. He said, you're a stunt man.
Oh my God.
That's your new stunt.
Now, did you give Spielberg some trouble after that whole shark cage incident?
We were down there for a week doing that.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Because you got the double for Dreyfuss in other scenes too, or no?
Did I double for who?
For Richard Dreyfuss in other scenes?
Yeah. Oh, no other scenes.
Oh, it was just that one?
Just that one.
That legendary
The movie
one.
was in it. It was over for about 2 months before they ever shot that scene with the cage.
Really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
They got the piece on top with Richard getting in the cage and going down, but then it was like 2 months later or something like that. We shot it on MGM's back lot.
Okay.
In a tank.
Oh, wow.
Big tank.
God.
You don't know the name Esther Williams, but she was in the movies long ago because she was a ballerina underwater. She could, she was an actress, but her thing was swimming.
Oh, that's so cool.
And they had a big tank made for her with holes in it so that they could photograph her doing her underwater ballet stuff. And that's what they used.
Wow. And you knocked it out of the park on that thing, man. Despite the, this is not working.
I gotta say, I enjoyed your Friday Part 5 story with moaning Tom Morgan
Oh, yeah?
through the window.
I could hear Spielberg going, turn it to the left, turn it to open. So I finally got the regulator back there, but it's
And the cameras were still rolling, right, when you were doing that? When I first heard that story, I'm like, that's just fascinating and scary.
all part of the business, when you're tough.
Yeah.
I don't know why I signed up for it. I'm not tough. I hate it.
You not tough yet. Thanks a lot, man. Great.
Thank you.
Yeah. RoboCop yesterday.
RoboCop, 3 ends.
I feel like I was being resurrected to bring these things today. And I hope we don't mind going like way back, little by little.
Little by little, I'm watching my whole life pass before me.
A little Army of Darkness too, right?
Oh my God! I forgot I even did this.
I was like, oh, she was in that?
That's so funny.
Oh, you got to work with it all.
That's when you know you're getting old.
Oh.
I think it's nuts.
Christian.
Man. What kind of stunts did you get to do in that one?
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, when she becomes the evil witch and he's down on the thing and he spears her and goes like this.
Oh.
I get speared and get thrown over the wall.
Wow.
That is cool. Oh man, always adventures on these sets. It's
I tell you,
all the stories.
that was fun. That was hard.
I love that. I was wondering.
Figure out how to stab me in the stomach and lift me that way.
Did you double Helen Hunt in this movie?
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
I love this movie. It's one of my favorites. When I saw that you did stunts, I'm like, I got a full moon movie. Holy shit, she's in.
Helen Hunt off the building in Chinatown. I jumped off that building.
That was you.
Yeah, that was the slow motion. Yeah.
Wow, and you got to work with Tim Thomerson and everybody. Such a cool dude.
Forgot about that too. Wow.
I was like, yeah, we gotta go way back on these things right here.
Dude, you gotta tell me my whole life.
Oh man, yeah. When I saw that, I'm like, I love Trancers so much. It just never gets enough love, you know.
Incredible.
And then last but not least,
Oh no, not another one.
I do.
I swear, the man has my life.
This is when you look up credits,
One of
like,
the first movies I did.
really?
Yeah, I think it was. I'd done 1 or 2, maybe 3 movies before I did this.
Wow. Did you get? Was it? Do you remember the stunt that you did in that one?
Yeah, Mary Elizabeth Master Antonio when she gets machine gunned to death at the end.
No way.
Those cuts are hurt me. Yeah.
That is so badass. Wow. It's like just fascinating because like you'll just see like a credit like stunt player like.
This is funny. I gotta take a quick picture of all of this.
Definitely.
No one believed that because I can't even believe it. Seriously.
I was like,
I love that. No, I was like blown away. Like, man.
You know what? It's so funny. Oops, I can't get all the glare. The glare. There we go.
It's like RoboCop one day, all this today.
That was real. Yeah. Thank you. You remind me that I actually had a life before it actually worked.
How was it working with Charles Band? Was it a very interesting shoot on Trancers?
I don't remember much of it because I was really young and new.
Trying to get there for it
It
going.
was like focus on Helen Hunt, whatever. You know, I don't even remember the person that hired me. That's. I just remember Helen, the big stunt. You know, and thinking, wow, I'm in Hollywood. Because I came from New York. I'm in Hollywood. I'm jumping off a building in Chinatown. You know.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
That was so cool.
You really brought the world around.
There he is. Here's Brad Lurie. Michael Myers.
I forgot it was even in.
Look at this.
Yeah, isn't your resume about 17 miles long?
It's only a big deal, right?
I wonder why my body's all broken. Hear all the backstories. All the good.
All good. What's the name of the book that'll be?
It's up for grabs right now. It's either Keeping a Grip or Get a Grip. And I'm hanging from the helicopter in True Lies on the cover.
Oh.
So,
Wait. So that'd be a cliffhanger right now for people to wait the future of the book.
yeah, there you go. Either Get a Grip or Keeping a Grip.
Oh man, there you are. Thank you. That was
Thank you
amazing.
so much.
Thank you. Oh man. Never know what you're gonna find here. A Terrifier piñata? What? Oh man. They're not clowning around here with this, are they? Crazy times here. Halloween, 40 Years of Terror. This had like 3-4 hour waits for Jason over there and his posters. Insanity. Holy shit. All we could say is Halloween 40 Years of Terror has eyes for you. So we're walking down more as you got more vendors. You got celebrities galore. Hey, wasn't he turned into worms and slugs in Halloween 3? Oh, yes. Rare appearance there. Some more artwork. Oh, speaking of Halloween 3, there's Tom Atkins right over there, busy as usual. And back there, you got everybody from the original Halloween. Are you totally having a good time over here? Totally having a good time at Halloween 40 Years of Terror. Oh man, that is so cool. You having a good time? Oh, shit. Totally showing the authority right there.
Small skirt.
No bone to pick there. Wow. Oh man, then you got Judith Myers over here. Man, oh man, this is craziness. The original Halloween people.
Came to me as a result of a movie called Assault on Precinct 13, which was made by a named John Carpenter. I distributed that movie and took it to London where it received the first prize in the London Film Festival. So I knew I had to make a movie with John. And I racked my brain. One night on the airplane coming back from Italy, I thought about making a horror film because it would be a marketable movie. And I wanted to make it in one night because we could control the budget. And boom, Halloween popped into my head. I thought that Halloween had been done before. It turned out it never had been. Nor had the name ever been used in a movie before. That's quite amazing. And then I thought, yeah, let's terrorize some kids on how babysitters. Everybody's been a babysitter or had a babysitter or was a baby, you know, so.
Stage and they ask questions, these students. So what was it like making your first movie? Oh, that scene was the thing, and how did you do it, you know, and so forth. All of the usual student film questions because they were curious about this movie that, you know, a film student had made. And one of the guys raised his hand and said, but why did you make this movie? Why would you make a movie like this? And we looked at each other and thought, you know, well, we made a movie, but that was the idea. But I think it was Deborah who said, well, you know, what we wanted to do was put an effort into it, to work as a cohesive unit with behind a single idea, so that we were all working to make a film as well as if it would become a classic. And this guy said, wait a second. You think this piece of crap will be a classic? You people are deluding yourselves. He got up and left. I wonder where he is now.
Screw him.
I didn't audition with the director, but I did, and he offered me the job on the spot, which is also totally unusual.
There it is.
He said, would you mind staying afterwards? I got 3 guys out there, you can help me pick Bob. And I went, sure. So we chose Bob, John Michael Graham, and I don't know, we just had an interesting connection, and I haven't seen him in, what, like 10 years? And it's just, you know, that was the way it was on the set. I met Jamie Lee, we were instant friends, same with Nancy, and we just had this nice chemistry and connection. But, of course, everybody's awkward, you know, doing a scene like that. I definitely were not totally naked. We had clothes on, partially, except for me. But I thought we were enthusiastic and robust. And,
I remember that.
Needed a cigarette afterwards, that's how good it was.
I believe that John thought we were a little too enthusiastic at first. And
I remember that.
Tried to sit, well, how do you say this?
Tone it down.
Tone it down.
Tone it down.
Thrust. Film from the back, you know, I guess I was trying to be very realistic. And maybe not that much.
Phone cords, and a guy was running around outside the house with a knife, and I freaked out. And the only thought that went through my mind was, well, what would Jamie Lee Curtis do? Our dog Duchess had bit up these knitting needles and in my hat and had thrown them away, so I grabbed them out of the trash. I grabbed them out of the trash, and I saw a guy with a knife on one side of the house. I ran out the door, went running down to the neighbor, screaming my brains out like Jamie Lee Curtis did, and banging on the door like crazy, let me in, let me in. And the neighbors were like, what do you got in your hand? I said, they're just knitting needles. And they said, not with those knitting needles, we're not going to let you in our house.
Oh, shit.
And like I told Jamie, I said, to make a long story short, I'm here today because of the way the how she portrayed Laurie Strode. I'm a victor today instead of a victim.
That's the short.
What Jamie Lee Curtis did afterward was absolutely amazing. She came off the stage. She embraced me, and I bawled my brains out because I knew I was in the arms of somebody who understood post-traumatic stress, who understood trauma. And if you guys are watching any of the interviews lately, that's all Jamie Lee Curtis is talking about. It's trauma. This is a movie. The first one set up a person who was traumatized, and I guess the new one's going to tell us what to do to fight against it. Thank God you guys made this movie, because I'm alive.
All right, so a little bit up the street from Sierra Madre Boulevard, Kirstein Court. Of course, the path where we run into Boombox Boy and back here is the pillar where there was the sign for Haddonfield Hospital as they're standing here. But what did we discover? From this corner, Psycho 3. Jeff Fahey crosses the street right here. Baldwin and Kirsten. He crosses the street right here. And from here, he crosses into what was the hotel bar, which is now this building right here, which I want to say is also possibly the pet store in Return of the Living Dead 2. It's now called Hotel Shirley. So it's still technically a hotel. But there you go. And just around the corner from there, from Wisteria Restaurant, some famous death scene from Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. So we just left Kirsten Court, where the path to Haddonfield Hospital, Buccaneer Lounge. This is behind the Wisteria Restaurant, right across the street, pretty much where Jeff Fahey crossed the street in Psycho 3. Back here, the umbrella death scene from Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 happened. Wow, Ricky Caldwell. Holy shit. Causing chaos, one way to tell. This bungalow with that handicap sign. Unbelievable. Right against this fucking wall. Is it garbage day yet?
Not yet.
Oh man, the path of Haddonfield Hospital. Well, where Boombox Boy ran into a shape. Right over here, the cross street. Jeff Fahey crossed the street there in Psycho 3. But we're not here for Psycho 3. We're here for another 3. Halloween 3. There's something going inside the Buccaneer Lounge. Time to go and find out. Yes! Wow, what a way to end things, huh? For Halloween 40 Years of Terror. Right across the street where the police station for Return of the Living Dead 2 is at. Right over that little Playhouse Theater. Man, this is craziness. Dr. Chalice waits inside for some cocktails. Holy shit, here we are. We are living Halloween 3. Dr. Chalice, Tom Atkins, right there. It's a little dark, but there you go. Holy shit, that's crazy. Getting that same shot. Being in the bar, just like Halloween 3 with Dr. Chalice sat at. Oh man, Halloween 40 Years of Terror has come and gone. What a 3-day weekend it was. And I'll just start off with the hoardings right here, as pretty much you guys saw us wearing it. This is the brand new, exclusive Halloween 40 Years of Terror t-shirt. Had to get this. I have the 35 Years of Terror one, so had to remember this event and forever represent it, as well as the genre, and just, hell, have a Halloween shirt, period. Michael Myers right there. Oh, hell yeah. I can't wait for the next movie. And before I get to the rest of my hoardings here, make sure and check out Fonzo 13 and Weapon X 1990 on their YouTube channels, because they're going to have some videos on Halloween 40 Years of Terror. I guarantee it. Oh, yeah. So, there's the t-shirt. Now, let's get to the DVDs and everything else. Oh, yeah. First off, Halloween, the classic. I got it all signed up by the one and only Sheriff Brackett, in probably could be his one and only convention appearance for a long time, because if I'm not mistaken, he's retired from the convention scene, so how to get him to sign that? Of course, I've already had it signed by Nancy Loomis, aka Annie. I've already had it signed by PJ Souls, Nick Castle, John Carpenter. I did get a second signature this time, Tommy Lee Wallace, who many of you might know. He played Michael Myers in the iconic closet scene, but let's not forget, he did more than just that in this movie. Editing, coming up with the mask, art production, design, everything. Man, oh man, he's significant. So don't write off Tommy Lee Wallace for that one scene only if you're getting his autograph. Remember, he was very significant in helping getting this movie done, as was everybody who has signed this. So fuck yeah, Halloween, one of the greatest slasher movies of all time, an all-time favorite. Gotta love this. If you haven't seen this movie, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's Halloween, for God's sake. Come on, man. So from Halloween, we go to Halloween 2. This is the awesome Scream Factory Collector's Edition, which came out right around 2013 when I went to Halloween 35 Years of Terror, and I only say that because that's when I had Dick Warlock sign this thing back in the day. And I've already had John Carpenter sign, and of course Alan Howarth, my new signature. The director of Halloween 2, Rick Rosenthal, making a rare appearance. So that's pretty fucking cool. Got the big names there. Maybe I'll get more signatures down the road, but to me, personally, I got the important ones. John Carpenter, Alan Howarth, Rick Rosenthal, and Dick Warlock. Oh man, gotta love Halloween 2. And now, we go to my favorite sequel of the entire series. The other Scream Factory Collector's Edition release of Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Cult classic. I can't say enough about this movie. I fucking love this movie to death. And for more proof on that, well, shit, man. How about this? All the autographs I have on this DVD. My newest one, Dick Warlock. Because I couldn't afford to get him to sign this back at Halloween 35 Years of Terror. Because he was an assassin in this movie. So, that was main mission today. Or should I say this past weekend. So along with Dick Warlock, I've already had John Carpenter, Tommy Lee Wallace, who put the little jingle in there. I've had Stacey Nelkin. I've had Tom Atkins and Alan Howarth. Those are all the signatures on this. Halloween 3. I cannot get enough of this. And what a geek out moment at the bar. Thank you, Alfonso. Thank you, Scott. Everybody who helped out with that. And speaking of Halloween 3, I decided to buy the exclusive, or not the exclusive, but the Halloween 3 soundtrack by Alan Howarth, which he was selling. He signed that, and he also signed the CD in there too. And oh god, yeah, you bet your ass I was listening to this in the car on the way back. Amy and I were loving this soundtrack. One of the best. Gotta love all the Halloween soundtracks. Yeah, did I get a lot for Halloween 3? Oh shit. And now, I already had Halloween 4 signed by George Wilbur, and I bring up George Wilbur because this was also his last convention appearance, along with Dick Warlock. So, two important names, but since I already had George Wilbur sign that, I did not need to get Halloween 4 signed. Moved on, Halloween 5. I had it signed by two people. Alan Howarth, because of course he composed the music on this. He composed the music from Halloween's 2 through 6. So Alan Howarth, and then I decided to have the man who played Michael Myers himself, Don Shanks. Don Shanks signed this, and it was cool hearing stories on this, and also his work on Silent Night, Deadly Night, doing stunts on that movie. Unbelievable. Moving on, we go to Halloween, Curse of Michael Myers. Had it signed by Alan Howarth because he composed the music, and the aforementioned George P. Wilbur, who played Michael Myers in Halloween, Curse of Michael Myers. Strange film, but there's some gnarly kills in this movie, so I definitely like that. It was done some great makeup because the man who did the makeup effects, well, that was this man right here, Brad Hardin. Brad Hardin, back in the day, look at that, on MTV, he gave this to me for free after I got an autograph from him, which I will show in a little bit after I get through the rest of the Halloween series. But Brad Hardin, fucking awesome guy, support the hell out of this guy. I'll tell you what, the makeup effects in Curse of Michael Myers were pretty freaking good. I will definitely say that. So, from Michael Myers Mania from Halloween 6, we go to Halloween H2O. Because let's not forget, even though it's Halloween 40 Years of Terror, 40th anniversary of the original Halloween, 30th anniversary of Halloween 4, and the 20th anniversary of this one, Halloween H2O. And I got this one covered in signatures. Donna Keegan, who was a stunt double for Jamie Lee Curtis. She was super nice, people. Oh my god. It was super cool meeting her. She signed for free. Then I also got Chris Durand, who happened to play Michael Myers in this movie. Hell yes, I gotta have the Shape sign that. And then a rare appearance by the director, Steve Miner, who directed Friday the 13th, Part 2, Part 3, Lake Placid, House, and of course directed this very fun entry in the Halloween franchise, Halloween H2O. It's a blast. And then the last Halloween DVD I got signed, Halloween Resurrection. Oh yeah, famous for Busta Rhymes and this trick-or-treat motherfucker. That's right. But here I got it signed by Donna Keegan, who once again was a stunt double for Jamie Lee Curtis. So that's pretty fucking cool. And then I had it signed by Brad Laree. Brad Laree played Michael Myers, and he was such a chill dude at the convention. All the celebrities were really nice. You can't help but just love hearing the stories and interacting with everybody. It made the fucking experience. Otherwise, why the fuck are you going to this thing, people? Come on. Alright, then from there, one more piece of Halloween mania. The Halloween Comic-Con exclusive poster. Alfonso, thanks a lot for this poster. This is vintage. You are the man. I freaking owe you, I don't know, sushi dinner or a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. I don't fucking know. We'll find out when we all carpool to Hollywood for a John Carpenter signing. But man, and this is signed by the artist here. Oh my god. That is just vintage. The Halloween exclusive poster for the brand new Halloween movie coming out October 19th. But that's not all for the autograph madness. Donna Keegan. I had her sign my RoboCop set right here. Man, this thing is just covered in autographs. But there's Donna Keegan right here. If you want to know who she played in the original RoboCop, she was the rape victim. About to be raped by two guys. And then RoboCop shoots through her skirt, getting the dude in the crotch, and wanted to notify a rape crisis council. So that was some fun times. RoboCop never gets old, folks. Another free Donna Keegan autograph that I got here was Trancers, my favorite full moon movie of all time, starring Tim Thomerson as Jack Death. But Helen Hunt got her start in Trancers, and guess what? Donna Keegan got to be her stunt double. So she was a stunt double for Jamie Lee Curtis and Helen Hunt. Are you kidding me? Jumping off buildings in Chinatown. Oh yeah. And then another Donna Keegan autograph. Yes, that's what happens when they're free. I mean, you gotta do your research and you never know what you might find. She did stunts on the Army of Darkness. Cult classic all the way. Gotta love this movie. I've already had signed by Bob Murawski, who did the editing on this film. Now Donna Keegan, who did stunts. Fucking A, man. Okay, and I promise this is my last Donna Keegan autograph. Say hello to my little friend. She signed Scarface, which was already signed by Stephen Bauer and Maxine Wassa, who was a go-go dancer in this. Donna Keegan was in the big, famous climactic scene getting blown away by Tony Montana. Fucking love Scarface. Another classic film all the way. And then I had Jaws, signed by the one and only Dick Warlock, who did stunts in this movie. And the most famous stunt that he did in this film, folks, was the shark cage scene, which he doubled for Richard Dreyfuss, who also signed this DVD. So, man, Richard Dreyfuss, Dick Warlock, signing the same DVD. Oh, you bet your ass, that's awesome. But the story goes, the regulator wasn't working for Dick Warlock while he was underwater. Cameras were rolling, and he almost died filming that underwater cage scene. He had to keep motioning to the director, and the director kept rolling. He didn't even realize that he was about to drown, but luckily for Dick Warlock and for fans and everybody, he got the regulator to work and survived. Such an amazing story. Such an amazing man. Dick Warlock, we're going to miss you on the convention scene. And then, another guy we're going to miss, George P. Wilbur. He did stunts on one of my all-time favorite movies, Total Recall. Main stunts that he did, well, he did some stunts for Arnold Schwarzenegger by rolling down the hills of Mars. That's right, before all their little eyeballs popped open and they couldn't breathe. Oh, man. Big fan of Total Recall. Fascinating hearing the stories from George P. Wilbur. George P. Wilbur, you will be missed on the convention scene. And then the final autograph of the day was by Brad Hardin. I didn't have him sign Curse of Michael Myers because when I found out he did special effects on Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines, well, yeah, everybody knows I'm a big Arnold Schwarzenegger fan, so I had to go over this, especially because I'm a Terminator nerd. Yes, sir. So Brad Hardin, he did the T-100 robots in this film, which to me is an underrated movie. This movie is just so much fun. Lots of action. So yeah, I got Steve Laporte already, and I've got Christiana Loken, and now Brad Hardin. Oh man. I did also make one purchase. I purchased Scream Factory's collector's edition of Return of the Living Dead Part 2. And it was pretty cool visiting a location from this film. Got this because the original soundtrack from this movie, there it is, the original theatrical soundtrack is back and intact in this movie because it was always edited on the other DVD release. So now this thing is intact. I can't wait to watch it. And it also came with a poster as well. So holy shit, folks. What a convention weekend. It was amazing hanging out with all my amazing friends, my girlfriend Amy. I love you all. And I can't wait to do more, as it's going to be more madness come late October for John Carpenter. Oh, man.